Hello everyone, I am here today to give you an idea on how you can get started with NFTs. This is NFTs for beginners. So if you're a beginner and you're curious, guess what? You're in the right place. We're going to give you step-by-step of what to do to get started today, because you can do it. All of us can do it today. So number one, decide what you are going to share with your audience. Are you going to share a photo? What image do you want to choose? Are you going to share a video? Are you going to even do an original piece of art? Because you can turn anything into an NFT. So first, decide what will your image be. Number two, decide what will your content include. Are you going to include just a one-of-one where they get the piece of art, or are you going to include some sort of VIP access or early access or something in a smart contract that's unique for that piece of art or NFT you're bringing out? Now, step three, who are your people? Know who your audience is. Make sure you know who they are, what they like, and then design an experience where you're taking them on a journey with you. And then step four is collaboration. Who are the people you are going to collaborate with? Number one, it could be other NFT artists. Number two, it could be marketers or people that know how to bring your NFT to the marketplace and sell it. And number three, the people in your audience that are joining you, have them be your biggest cheerleaders to share it with people that they care about as well. So if you're a beginner, you might be wondering, what are these NFTs you're talking about? Well, I'm going to tell you the step-by-step little things you need to know right now to get started. Hopefully it's not too much. It's enough that you can just be curious. Now, first of all, an NFT stands for non-fungible token. Now, a non-fungible digital asset is a non-fungible token, NFT. And this represents a unique item on the blockchain. So when you're creating your NFT, the first step is always going to be to decide what is your image or your video or what is it going to look like. Now the second step may be take a deeper look into what that NFT will include. When I look at my friend Tom Bilyeu and he created the impact theory NFTs, he has 3 different tiers and each tier creates something different for their audience. Now I happen to own 2 of his legacy NFTs, and because of that, he's on a 30 or 40-year journey with me and his other audience members. And so every quarter, things will come out that might be surprises. We have unlockables in there that we can go in and unlock and get surprises or get access. And he has decided on this long journey, he's going to surprise us along the way. And I like that. It makes me curious what's going to happen next. So what he did was he created a roadmap. It's really a utility map to say, what does the project look like and what do we get? And some of it's short-term, some of it's immediate, and some of it's long-term and not discovered yet. We're following him on his roadmap. Now, when you're designing your roadmap, start at the end. Think about where do you want to take your team on a journey? Where do you want to take your clients on a journey? Where do you want to take your community on a journey? And then work backwards. And then start step 1 to get closer to that journey all the time. Now, the other thing we talked about was make sure you know who your audience is. Now, Tom Bilyeu is a good example. You can look at Garyvee. They know their audience. They know what they like. They specifically know their avatars. And so they're speaking to them one-on-one through every one of their promotions. And as they're bringing people on the journey, they're choosing the people that they know will not only engage in the journey, but contribute along the way. So that's what you want to look for. Your raving fans to invite with you as well. Might start with your friends and family, might start with your customers, might even start with your community. It's up to you. And then it'll blossom and grow as you bring more people in. And then you might want to think about who are you going to promote your NFT to? Will it be an existing audience? Will it be a whole new audience? Will it be somewhere in Clubhouse or Twitter Spaces? You know, Reddit and Discord are fabulous places that people share their NFTs. I recommend you check all of those out for other communities to get ideas and then start yours as well. About 6 months ago, I was on a call with Garyvee in a private Zoom meeting, and one of the things he said before he launched his Garyvee and Friends, he wished he started his Discord a lot earlier. And what that did was it sparked with me that no matter what idea I'm coming out with, is get the Discord started right away, find a champion to help run it. My team says, look for a 20-year-old because they get it and they're engaged and they have fun with it, and bring them on the journey with you. Because Discord is a big place that people are having these conversations on a regular basis. Right now, when I'm in Facebook or anywhere and I'm talking NFTs with people, a lot of times they ask me to join their Discord channel. And I learn so much about their ideas and their community when I go inside and poke around. I recommend just get your feet wet and get used to it. The other place is Twitter Spaces. A lot of people in the NFT space have open meetings in Twitter Spaces. You can learn a lot there. And I mentioned Clubhouse before, and that's where I started learning about NFTs. I would go in these Clubhouse rooms, and people were talking about it, and I wanted to learn more. And I started meeting artists from around the world, some from Italy, some from Japan, some from New Zealand. And guess what? We got to share ideas and even launch products and ideas together. So I recommend that because the final step is collaboration. And if you're collaborating, you might as well collaborate with people who are already in the space and love it, and they could teach you a thing or two because you get to learn from them as well. So as you're growing your project with the NFT community and other influences in the NFT space, just make sure you're making it fun. Don't just make it work, make it fun. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm just going in and I'm looking for things that are super fun for us and for my team. And I'm even teaching my teenager how to have fun in the space. So if I were you, I would look at Axie Infinity. It used to be the darling of all of media as it was going up, 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 up. And right now they're having some challenges. And by looking at something like that, you could see even best intentions might have challenges to overcome later. And you can learn from their, number one, successes, but also number two, mistakes. And then apply it for your community as well. The other one I would watch is Garyvee, Gary Vaynerchuk, who has his Garyvee and Friends. It's a very successful campaign. Initially, it sold $90 million worth of NFTs. But one of the things he says is because of the smart contracts, he's made tens of millions of dollars. You hear me? Tens of millions of dollars on the second market. So when he sold them the first time, yes, 90 million was nice, but now as they sell over and over and over again, he is part of that as well. So artists did not always have the ability to be part of the transaction in subsequent transactions, whereas today they can be just through the smart contract. So I recommend getting your feet wet, learn more, but for today, just get started. And guess what? After this, you're not going to be a beginner anymore. You're going to be actually somebody taking action. So good luck to you. And what I want to ask you to do today is subscribe to this channel, be part of our community, and be on this journey with us. And you can find me at nftswithlee.com. So my name is Lee Richter. I'm passionate about this space, and I'm happy to share these ideas with you.